Here they are. Bit of blood on them, but the sapphires still shine.
Şu bizim
Cassandra, get over here, you spineless jellyfish, you.
eski eleman.
Good news. Found the sapphires.
Should I ask why they're bloody?
Well, the priests couldn't cut it as thieves.
If I were only a little bit younger, I might have tried to cheapen the reward a bit.
Good thing you got old.
Ne kadar verdi?
Here's a little trinket from the treasury. No one will miss it.
Let's hope not. Or you'll send another mercenary after me. Goodbye, Photios.
If you ever see that dog Marcos again, tell him you demand minimum wage.
$500 için mi yaptım bu görevi ben şimdi? Bebeğim.
Beast Slayer. I'm
Bana bir
glad
şeyler
to see
getirdim.
you again. The Nemean lion's pelt. Magnificent. As is its hunter.
İyi anlıyor bana ya.
Strength is powerless in the face of beauty. Even Heracles fell to its sway. You slay me as easily with your words as your weapons do these beasts.
İyiye girsene ya.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Oh. Mercimeğe fırına verdik. Oy.
Beast Slayer, I'm glad to see you again. The belt from Callisto the Bear. I wish I'd had the chance to see this creature in the wild. It must have been stunning.
Sen böylesin.
It was. But there are other things on this earth far more beautiful. And wild? If not, then where would the challenge be in pursuing it?
Geldi ya. Ay. Evet, uzun bir aradan sonra hepinize merhaba arkadaşlar. Olduğumuz yerden devam ediyoruz. Birinle buluşmadan önce şurada Sokrates'in buluşması varmış herhalde. Bakalım.
I'm here to see Socrates.
Cassandra!
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Socrates never stops talking about you.
And you are?
His wife, of course. I'm Xanthippe.
Allah Allah. Valla Sokrates'in elinde olduğunu bilmiyorum. Niye yalan söyleyeyim? Niye yalan mı söyleyeyim? Bana bunda o kadar şey. Şimdi soru sorar bilmem ne. Hadi
Of
neyse.
course. With how much Socrates has told me, it's like I already know you.
Oh? What sort of things has he said?
Oldum böyle bir şey değil. Yalan söyledim.
He said how beautiful you are. I see now how true his words were.
You flatter me. Though I'm surprised Socrates said as much to you. He's not the type to focus on looks.
So where is Socrates? I got a note that said to meet him here.
That's what I'd like to know. He went to another symposium last night, and he didn't come home after.
Sounds like a good place to start looking.
I was just about to head there myself. Come, keep me company.
Geliyor.
How long have you and Socrates been married?
It's been quite some time now.
What is it about him that you love so much?
Love is not a word I'd use. It frustrates me to no end.
That doesn't surprise me.
Even so, it's worth the frustration. His mind is like no other. Not to mention, he's quite a good lover.
That is not something I wanted to picture. It must be why Alcibiades seems so infatuated with him.
Don't mention that name around me. Always coming by drunk, sending Socrates gifts like giant cakes.
I didn't know.
It's fine.
Dın dın dın dın dın dın. Peşimizde de sıkıntılı adamlar varmış. Aralık esker. Koltuğum biraz düşük mü? Ekran mı
Here comes the
yüksek?
sun.
Ne gitsin lan? Bu kim?
Xantippe,
What is it?
Socrates. They took him away. They said he was under arrest.
For what?
I have no idea. We were just talking after the symposium. I'd say go ask him yourself, but he'll be guarded. They took him southeast of here.
That fool! I knew this would happen to him one day.
I'll find him. Don't worry.
This is his doing. It's best to let these things run their course.
I can't believe Socrates was arrested. I need to find out what happened.
Ya Sokrates'in savunması şimdi mi başlıyor acaba? Allah'ıma kitabıma ben bir şey yapmamayacağım. Yemenime Kur'an, bunlar hep yalancı. Hazır gelmiş ki şu adama da kıysam mı ki ya? Ya da kıymayayım. Burada bir şey var. Burada bir şey var. Sandık yok mu? Aciz et la.
Why is it bothering me?
Nasıl konuşacağım oğlum burada? Bunu bir kıyıklasam. Kıyık bir.
Wait to try it out. Will be deadly.
You're sure?
Well, I've
Tamam.
no reason to doubt it.
Neyse yatsam ölmez mi ya?
Get down! By the gods, help me!
Neyse çıkartmıyor lan. Geliyor geliyor. Hadi artık öldür şunu. Hayır lan ana. Bak.
This will be a struggle.
Ulan. Bak. Bayıldı la. Hehehe. Bak. Ne çürü olduk ya? Bu ne? Lan. Konuşalım bakalım. Sokrates'i pusu mu vurmuşlar lan? Pusi. Eksi 90 olmuş gücüm.
Cassandra, what are you doing here?
I could
Benim
ask
burada
you
ne
the
işim var?
same.
Well, here I am. Though I'm more curious about how you are here. The guards let you in?
Evet.
I only had to tell them how close we are, and they let me come see you.
Ah, then you used what you learned from me. I'm impressed.
My words cut very, very deep.
Your care is appreciated, but if you had waited only a bit longer, I'm sure my trial would have taken place and I'd be free.
You're
Eminim
not going to
öyledir.
trial. We're getting you out of here.
I understand your concern, but what good would escaping do other than prove I'm guilty? No. In fact, I'm looking forward to this trial.
What if they find you guilty and your punishment is severe?
That will never happen. I'll convince them I deserve to go free. You'll see.
Kanka.
What were you arrested for?
I haven't the slightest
Peki emin
idea.
olma ya.
And that doesn't bother you?
Sometimes understanding does not come at the moment we would like. More importantly, this is giving me the necessary time to think.
About?
I went to see the Pythia, and she told me there is none wiser than me. An intriguing thought, and one I've been unable to stop thinking about.
Socrates, the Pythia is...
It matters not what you believe she is or she isn't. I must examine not only her words, but my own self as well. I know nothing, so how could I be called wise?
What does that have to do with being locked up?
I believe my time here and this trial may help me find the answer. I will be fine. Trust me.
La?
I've known you for a while now.
That's true.
And you'd call us friends?
I would.
And friends share important things with one another. Is that so?
It is.
Sormadığın
How
gibi
did
diyecek
I not
şimdi.
know you were married?
I,
From what you just said, that means either we're not friends, or that friends don't share with one another. So, which is it?
I've wondered how much of our conversation you've taken to heart. And now I have my answer.
Yani.
Were you doing anything when you got arrested?
If speaking my mind is worth imprisonment, then I suppose I was.
In the future, you may want to be more careful.
You risk life and limb every time you draw your blade. Just because it's my tongue that is sharp, doesn't mean I'm not prepared to face the consequences of using it.
Since you won't leave with me, I'll go see the Pythia myself.
That's not necessary.
I'll find out why she told you that. I won't let you go to trial, even if you think you'll be found innocent.
Ah, Cassandra, you...
I'll come back when I have what I need.
Çorla. Bak. Ha bu. Okey. Nerede? Wow.
Killing another!
Tak tak tak. Ver şu Rohan'a lan. Anam. Oğlum hareketlere bak lan. İlk kez böyle hareketleri yapan adam gördüm. Fıstık nereden çalıyordu oğlum? B'ye bastım yanlışlıkla. Umarım bana şimdi çıkaracak biri yoktur.
Oh no, not you.
You
Yes.
remember me?
Just go. I'm too old for this.
Bizim rahip değil mi la buraya geldi? Ölmedi miydi lan? Ne oluyor?
Got an inside, but not for long.
Hayırdır gençler? Anam. Çıksana lan. Neyse şuradan gidelim. Hop. Hadi. Neredesin rahip? Niye korkuyorsun lan?
There might be a bit of blood when you go upstairs.
You again!
I'm here for a different reason.
After last time, they tortured me. I thought they were going to kill me, just like I told you. It hurt so
O kadar canım
badly.
acıdı ki.
I begged
Yandı
for
ki benim
death.
için
I
yalvardım.
didn't mean for that to happen.
Just hurry and tell me what you want.
You told Socrates something, and I want to know why.
Questioning why the Pythia speaks is a strange thing.
I know why you speak, and I know who controls your voice. Tell me why the cult had you tell Socrates he's the wisest.
The cult didn't tell me to say that. I did that on my own.
Bence yalan söylemiyor. Bilmiyorum.
The cult wouldn't allow you to do that.
Which is why I was very careful. I seek Socrates as an ally, but simply asking him to help wouldn't have worked.
An ally for what?
I know much of Socrates. Not only has he visited me often, but his students do as well.
Get to the point.
You know the gods don't speak through me. I feel Socrates is the one who can convince others of this. If he succeeds, the cult will have no more need for me.
So you're hoping he comes to the conclusion that the gods don't exist?
It matters not if Socrates believes they exist. He needs simply to doubt that the gods speak through me.
I understand why you think Socrates can help, but why tell him he's the wisest?
He'll delve into what it means to be wisest. It's my hope he'll conclude he's not, and therefore doubt the words of the gods.
If you just told him your words aren't from the gods, wouldn't that serve the same purpose? And much quicker?
Socrates is not the type to desire the answer so easily.
This is getting complicated.
Whatever you do, you can't tell Socrates.
I understand. He has to come to the answer on his own.
Exactly. Although, if you truly wish to help Socrates, a student of his came by not long before you. He seemed distraught.
Distraught?
He was clutching a book tightly to his chest and kept looking over his shoulder. He told me he was going into a tomb nearby until things were safe.
Thank you. I'll find him.
Lahit ne? Mezar Fokia'da Büyük Parnassus Dağı'nın batı tarafında. Wow. Bura mı?
I've had enough out of you. Find the boy and take the papyrus.
Sorry for sharing my fear of tombs with you.
What was that?
Nothing.
Φύγε πόρο. Προείρηκα το πατρί σου ότι έδι πάβει να αποστείλον της εδώ.
Tamam.
You fight!
Oh. Oh.
No! No, no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no!
Ne yapıyorsun lan? Biliyordum. Ya. Neredesin? Şimdi bu
Δείχνω ελεήμον το εχθρός της ουδέποτε κακό να πυργάσατο. Πού κρίθισμε της παιγνής ως της επέμβανης
You don't need to be scared now. I'm not with them.
That doesn't mean you won't kill me. You just want this for yourself.
I'm a friend of Socrates.
You are? Prove it.
I've never met someone as smart as Socrates. I always think about our conversations long after they finished.
You know him all right. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Why were those men after you?
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates's. Well, I wrote them, but it's all his words.
That seems like a strange thing to want.
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athena Pronea. He said this was the final thing they needed to get rid of Socrates.
I've always been curious.
So much. Follow him around for an entire day and you...
I'm not sure I'd last a whole day with him. What drew you to...
I've never met a man like him, and I don't think I ever will again. Every day with him is one worth waking.
I'll take care of the priests.
Thank you. And, well, please, give this to Socrates. It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but I have a family. I can't risk being caught up in whatever this is.
So you're going to stop being his student?
It feels I have no choice. Maybe one day that will change.
I'll be sure to give him the writings.
Thank you. Make sure he stays safe. The world...
That student gave me an idea. Xanthippe said there was a symposium. Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Socrates. I'm not sure why the priests want Socrates gone, but I need to take care of them.
Drunk.
I need to talk to them. Maybe I can convince them to stand up for Socrates at the trial.
It's as Xenophanes said, of course. We have given the gods human.
Do not students take what they learn from their teachers? What then if the teacher is wrong? Does that not simply perpetuate these wrong teachings amongst future generations?
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher. Think of those who came before us. First Thales, then his student Anaximandros, and then Anaximenes. Without the teachings of those before him, it's safe to say Anaximenes would not have reached the conclusions he did.
I don't think that's true at all. Oh, perhaps this new phase can offer a different perspective.
Öğrenci beni daha geride bırakmaz. Dinlemiyordum deyip geçebilirim. Şimdi hangisi acaba Gerçi bunların kanına gitmem gerekiyor. Hangisinin kanına gideceğim?
A student gets to take all the knowledge of their teacher without needing to come up with answers themselves. If they're smart, they should surpass those they studied under.
An astute observation. The time saved by receiving the knowledge allows the student not only to expand on the ideas, but to come up with more of their own. But what if the student expands on ideas without first seeking the truth behind them?
If we listen to others and take what they say as fact, we have only ourselves to blame.
So, no matter who is speaking, student or teacher, we must spend time trying to understand if what they say is even true.
Your appearance betrays you, Mystios. Clearly, you've taken on a teacher of your own.
Something like that. He's the reason I'm here. Socrates needs your help.
Socrates? Ha! If it's another debate you want, it will be hard for us to decide who hates that man more.
Niye lan?
Why would we help him?
It doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates only for his words, what's to say they won't do the same to you?
So, you want us to help out of fear of being imprisoned ourselves?
I don't care why you help. If I hadn't said his name, would you think it was right Socrates was locked up?
If it's as you say, and it was for his words, then no.
And aren't you afraid it could happen to you, too?
Of course. If we can't speak our minds, what else are we to do?
If you believe that, then you should help.
Fine, fine. You've made your point, and you've made it well. Socrates deserves our help, but we don't give it lightly.
That makes it worth even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are heard. Believe it or not, we're pretty good at causing a scene.
If you're like Socrates, that's not hard to believe.
Wow, I've never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Is that so? I guess I should feel proud. Surprised to see a
Aristoteles ne
child
diyordu?
here.
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What then of the night before I turned that age? Should we be prevented from doing what we wish due to the world's view of us?
Yazıyı okumadım ya.
I can't even have a normal conversation with a child.
Normal is no fun. Look around. Everyone here wants the same thing.
Headaches?
Debate!
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to be as well.
You're on the right path. What's your
Zaten
name?
olacağım.
Aristocles. although I've never liked that name much.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh. My brother always had a problem saying my name, so he called me Plato instead. Perhaps I'll use that.
I like it.
Thank you. Well, I better hurry after the others. Here.
Sokrates'in has öğrencisi la. Bebe miyim işte? İkna ettik. Ne var şimdi? Ne yapacağız şimdi? Hadi canım. Fight'ları kıyacağım mı lan? Bunları ayıklayalım o zaman. Aga toplanmışlar burada mevzu derin. Gel sen hadi. Herhalde biz Sokrates'i kurtarmayacağız ya. Tarih teker üretecek. Burak. Tepelerine düşeydi bir kurt değil. Şut mensubu değil mi lan? Baba. Ay anlamadın ha. Bak. Ey Allah'ım.
Now that all the priests are dead, they won't be able to testify against Socrates.
Bunlar niye öyle durdular? Ha, Sokra. Ne yapıyorsun oğlum?
Socrates, you're here.
I am.
What happened? The trial couldn't have taken place that quickly.
Had I been given the chance to defend myself, it would have been quick indeed. But unfortunately for me, I was let free before I could.
That's good news.
Apparently, those who had charges to bring against me were found dead.
Allah Allah.
And evidence they claimed to have went missing.
It sounds like someone was looking out for you.
There were also some people protesting my arrest, I was told. I have to ask, did you have something to do with this?
Yeah.
Me? Kill? Steal? Arrange protests?
Yes.
It does sound like me. But it was someone else this time.
Bakın lan.
I'm glad I asked.
Did you have time to find an answer for the Pythia's words?
I thought it would have taken much longer than it did, but the moment I stopped thinking about it, it came to me like a flash of Zeus's lightning.
Neymiş?
So, do you agree with the Pythia or not?
The gods cannot lie. Yet, I know that I know nothing. I had to understand what it meant for one who knows nothing to be called wise. I realized that though the Pythia said my name, she did not mean me.
Who did she mean then?
That is not an answer I'd yet like to voice. It's one that people may not want to hear, and I must think on how I wish to share my new beliefs with Athens.
Whatever it is, be careful. I don't want to find you been arrested again. We should get you home. I'm sure you'll be more comfortable there.
In some ways, that will be true. In others, well, Xanthippe will decide that. Being free feels good, but I don't believe Xanthippe will be happy with me.
She has a good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and where I say it. This will only give her more cause to bring it up.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh, you misunderstand. I love it.
You do?
People see Xanthippe and believe it is her beauty that drew me to her. But it is her argumentative spirit I lust for.
Nobody ever likes that about me.
Having my opinions and thoughts challenged helps me to refine them and to grow as a person.
And she likes these arguments?
I doubt it, but it is in those fiery moments that her spirit is strongest, like an untamed horse.
Don't call her a horse to her face.
I'm afraid your advice is a bit too late.
Var ya at mı demiş amına. Aklıma biri geldi.
Get some more safe, Socrates.
This is wrong! Is that all you've got?
Gitmeniz değil mi oğlum bunlar? Bayağı beni bir yere getirdi. Hangisi? Ya bana.
I wonder what that was about.
The things I do? Sometimes hard to know.
Let's hurry back before anything else happens.
Şimdi boşa bak. Kanka düdülebilip gitse miydik? Niye koşuyoruz biz ya? At var burada bak. Ne? Ne dedin? Omuzum ıslanmış biraz. Omuzum vişne suyu olmuş. Ama fark etmişsin herhalde. Bayağı vücudum. Ne oldu lan? Yoruldun mu oğlum? Niye durdun? Ardından paralı askeri geliyor ama. Aha. Arvat.
You came back. Finally. I'm ready to return to Athens. I've had enough of Phokis and this talk of the Pythia.
You will be happy to hear I have no need for her words any longer.
Ah, then something positive came out of this after all.
I just remembered. A student of yours has been taking notes of your teachings. He wanted you to have them.
Ne oluyor lan?
What did you do that for?
Nobody asked him to write down my words.
Even so, why not keep it? Share it with others.
Because of a story I was told as a boy.
All right, let's hear it.
The king of Egypt, Thamos, was visited by the god Thephtha. Thephtha offered the invention of writing to the king and told him it was an elixir of memory and wisdom. But Thamos disagreed. He believed the people would no longer use their memories, for they would simply read instead. These written words would not offer true wisdom, but only the appearance of such.
You don't want your own words written down so others can't use them to pretend to be smart.
Much like creatures in a painting, the words sit there unmoving. If you ask them a question, they will preserve a solemn silence. And no matter how many times you ask, they will only ever say the same thing. They cannot defend their message.
That's the part you like. The defense of your words.
All who speak should defend their words if questioned about them. That is why I choose to speak and not write. That is why any words of mine that last beyond my final breath will be those that people choose to remember. Those words will be true wisdom and not an illusion.
What's your plan now?
After I return to Athens, there's much I need.
You'll be careful, right?
If I have to choose between saying nothing and staying safe, or...
I should get going. I'm glad you're free.
As am I, although, if you allow me, there is something.
I doubt I could stop you.
We like to believe that action means progress, but it's control that's so truly desired. The more we do, the more control it seems we have, but the less we allow for others. If we grip too tightly, we'll find we've crushed what it is we're holding on to.
Meaning?
Meaning we must sometimes let life unfold without trying to influence the outcome.
I'll keep that in mind. I almost forgot. In your letter you said you had something to ask me. What was it?
You know, I've completely forgotten now. Take care, Cassandra.
Stay out of trouble, Socrates.
Bombalıyor bu da ya. Şu elemanı kıyayım bari. O sandım. Gel lan buraya. Lan ver şu kalkanı bir dakika. Kalkan alıyorlar ellerine. Müstehcen Nikolas. Zrang. Gel bir de şöyle Creed. Ya. Sapla. Evlat kılıcı değişik öldürme skillleri çıktı bu çarda ya. Evet. Görevi de hallettiğimize göre bunlardan zot delik buluşlar. Amca hasarı. Evet. Ne aldı? Ne aklıma? Savaşçısın sen, savaşçı kal ki hadi olma. Yedi mi oldu lan? Buna gidelim. Sen tanrısın, affedersin. Bağışlarsın kolunda.
Do you have my seals yet?
Of course I do. It was easy.
How could I have doubted your greatness? Nonetheless, I appreciate the work you've done.
Ne vereceksin?
Would you be interested in another job?
I'm interested.
I'm impressed with your work.
Did you expect any less?
I had hoped, but hiring you was a gamble.
Most things in life are.
I am perhaps a bit more willing to gamble than my fellow generals would like.
If you take no risks, you win no wars.
Exactly. How is it a mercenary understands this when the greatest generals of Athens don't?
I am not sure whether I should feel flattered or insulted.
The Spartans are trying to find our supply lines. We've caught several spies already. We cannot afford such a loss.
Not if you want to keep your troops alive, no.
I need you to kill more of their commanders. Leave their hoplites without leadership. They'll be scrambling.
Are you sure? Spartans are fierce warriors.
Warriors, yes. Thinkers, no. They react like wild animals. Put them in a situation that requires genuine thought, and they fall apart. Kill the commanders and bring me their seals. We'll see how the other...
I'll get you your seals.
The sooner the better.
What do you think?
If you were to ask General Ney on that, he'd tell you they were mindless brutes. That's half true. They have a base sort of cunning. It shouldn't be an...
You do know I'm of Spartan birth.
You're more skilled than the average Spartan. In time, you might even manage Athenian citizenship.
The true pinnacle of success.
Of course. I wish I had more say over our naval forces.
Why do you need these seals?
I need those seals to shove in the faces of the assembled generals, to get them to wake up. While they've been debating and stalling, I've been winning the war.
Have you held this command for long?
I've been a general in the army for a long time. I made some mistakes in my early days, but I more than made up for them.
I see how that could be frustrating.
Other men take credit for my victories. Cautious men who cause needless deaths by overlooking opportunities. You know what happens to a general who loses his reputation? Who gets...
Nothing good.
He dies. So I will do everything to preserve Athenian lives.
I know what I have to do.
Yürü. Bomba bir şey verdi bile. Ne vermiş bakayım. Suikastçı kardeş ya.
Hope you can swim, pirate scum! That's how the real Eagle Bearer deals with pirates!
Neye vardık la? Ne vardık ya, anlamadım. Burada da savaş varmış. Doğru mu? Buraya gidelim bir de. Yakınken. Yol üstü. Hadi üzüldüm. Mağaram var burada. Ayı kul. Oh. Enayiler ölmüş burada. Gitmeye var ya.
That's the last one, crew! Let's go get paid!
Nereye bağırıyor, ben anlamadım ki ya. Buran. Ne oldu lan ya? Öydüm patronumuza. Nereye gitti oğlum? Ulan! Yanıma alalım adamı. Nerede diğer hazine? Bu ne oğlum? Bunun üstteki hazine yanlar mı bunlar? He. Evet. Benim. Abi sağlam bir şey. İşte. Aha o da. Evet daha. Sabah oluyor mu ya? Hala akşam. Sabah yapsam mı oyunu?
You there, come here.
Geldim.
What is it?
Some merc calling himself the Eagle Bearer came to Alponos offering to help out. Nice kid, and I've heard his name before. I thought to myself, Megacles, that drachmi well spent.
Whoever came to Alponos lied to you. I'm the only Eagle Bearer.
You? Impossible!
Well, I have an eagle. Also, I'm not a man.
I see that now, don't I? But I paid this other Eagle Bearer a small fortune to get the villagers ready for a pirate invasion.
By the look on your face, I'm guessing that didn't work out.
It didn't. Then I sent him to bargain peace, but he botched that too. The pirates are coming, and we don't stand a chance.
Next time, hire the real Eagle Bearer. But I'm listening. Does the village of Alponos have a militia?
Not enough. But if you get out there and stop the pirates before they land, I'll give you all that's left in the treasury.
I'll stop the pirates from reaching your shore. Then you're going to help me find this Eagle Bearer imposter.
I'll help you kill him myself.
Where are the pirates sailing from?
We saw the pirate fleet forming north of here.
Tamam.
How big is their fleet?
Just 2 ships, but they may have hot...
İki gemi ne oğlum? Tamam.
I'm going to find the one using my name. When did you...
He came in with the last merchant ships, but I haven't seen him in days. He won't be easy to find.
Tamam.
Time to show the pirates what the real Eagle Bearer
Kim
can
lan
do.
benim adamı kullanarak
What were you
gezen burada?
thinking? We're doomed!
Ne oldu lan?
The pirates are Poseidon's problem now.
What have you done? Didn't you hear me screaming? You sunk our reinforcements!
Kimi batırmışım oğlum ben?
Those ships attacked me. I fought back. That's what I do.
I sent a message to the supply ships to disguise their sails. Look like a pirate and sail in unseen. Those ships had supplies and troops.
Now you tell me?
Didn't think I had to say don't sink the fucking reinforcements! Without those troops, we need to get these villagers ready for battle!
I'll do it. I don't see an armory, though. Where's the smith?
He hasn't worked since the last eagle bearer was here.
I'll get him making swords. Can the villagers ride?
For salt workers, they're not bad. And there's a horse breeder in town.
I'll talk to them.
Though we can't just arm them and tell them to fight. There's only one man who can rally the people. Claims to be a reborn Ajax the Lesser. Find him and get him back.
Küçük Ajax mı?
If dead heroes are anything like me, they don't like being impersonated. Are you sure this Ajax guy is a good idea?
Let the dead judge us all they want. We need to shake the fear out of these villagers. The last time I saw Ajax, he was headed to the hills southwest of here, on the northern border of Fokis.
Komutan mı bu? Kim? Bak emirci buluruz ya.
Tell me what you know about the one using my name.
He came in with a vicious little bird. Called it Icaros, something like that. Anyway, said he'd help, then made things worse at every turn. So far, you two have a lot in common.
Allah Allah.
The villagers will be warriors when I'm done.
Adama bak ya. Ne gemisini batırdıydım ben. Yapmışız bir şeyler de. Yanlış gemiyi batırmışız.
Those Pira salt pirates yank everything not bolted down.
Başka bir gitti. Sen beni mi diyorsun?
Are you the blacksmith?
I was. Then another Mystios, an eagle something, came to help. Kind young man.
Var mı la bu?
It's eagle bearer, and there's only one. Me.
Ah, the one who sunk the reinforcements.
Gossip travels fast. Let's talk about the other Mystios. Eagle something.
The poor boy lit my forge, but somehow caused the fire to erupt. Flames everywhere. I can barely see now, or move my hands.
But you're the only smith in town, and pirates are coming. We need you to start making weapons.
No need to worry. Old Kalipidis has a few good blades left in him. I just need some space to work. Those stone blocks would make a fine table. Could you move them for me?
Sounds easy enough.
Ne baş mı taşıyacağım?
You could crush someone with these things if you're not careful.
Taşıdım. Ha. Adamın kafasını ezme de. Bu taşları şuradan şuraya koyacak adam bulamamış mı ya? Heh.
Excellent work. Well, what next? I suppose...
Tamam.
I have more than enough to share. Have some of mine.
Fazla verme lan. Bunu koyayım.
Well,
Adam
this is
vermiyor.
certainly better than when that other Mystios came to help.
Niye
All he
fırlatıyor
could
adamı?
needs now are his tools.
Your tools. Really?
The eagle something said they were stolen by a small group of bad eggs. They rode west of here, but I'm not sure where.
I'll get them. Then you'll be ready to work.
Of course. You've been so kind to this old smith. I thought I'd never work again. But your generosity...
Tamam. Eleman kim? O da Reis mi? Oğlum dans etmeyin, buraya bet etmeye geliyorlar, siz daha eğlence peşindesiniz ya.
If it isn't the new eagle bearer. Trust me, I'm a lot better than the last one. Look, you want to be useful, new eagle bearer? Get back the stallion the other one of you lost to the pirates. I can get your stallion back, but we're going to need a lot more than one horse. What for? The pirates are coming, and at least with mounts the villagers have a fighting chance. Sure enough, but I bred this one just for Megacles himself. Without his stallion, he isn't riding into battle. You ever seen a general strutting into battle? Not a good one. Exactly.
Exactly.
Where did the stallion go? That other eagle bearer rode him east past the salts. Came back and said some... I need to find this other eagle bearer. Wouldn't mind giving him a piece of my mind too. If you find him, punch his bird right in the beak for me.
Ağzını koparacağım onu.
It was barely a chicken. I'll get back Megacles' stallion. Then you and I are going to talk about getting horses for everyone in Alponos.
This God's forsaken helmet. I can't see anything in this stupid good-for-nothing.
Adorer, you simply must tell me, what do you think of the helmet? I just got it.
It suits you. It makes your head look even bigger than it is.
As it should. My head is my second best feature.
Whatever you say. You're the one who the villagers worship?
I don't know about worship, but they too call me Ajax.
Then I'm bringing you back to Alponos. Pirates are coming, and I need someone to inspire the villagers to fight.
Didn't you hear? Our ships were sunk by some crazed mystios. Now bandits are banditing anyone going in or out of the village, and there's no one to stop them.
I'm the eagle bearer. Smart bandits know to stay away from me. Now let's go.
You don't look anything like the other eagle bearer. Are you two a team or something?
There is no other eagle bearer. He's an imposter.
Like
you.
If I'm an imposter, what am I doing with Ajax's? My helmet.
That's Ajax's helmet?
But of course, it gives the wearer immortality. I paid the other eagle bearer a fortune to find its whereabouts for me. Then I set off to retrieve it, as any hero would. I was on my way back when...
There is no other eagle bearer. Get that through your thick helmet.
Mangala. Ben niye yürümüyor oğlum bu? Adamın atına mı bineceğim, anlamadım ki. Yürüsene lan. Hayda. Baga girdi herhalde ya. Yürü hadi. Angala herif.
What's your hurry?
Nereye gidiyor lan? Vay, koya kadar yürüyor mu?
What in the You'll fetch a fine new reward! Was you!
Adam sayı vuruyor lan. Nereye gitti lan adam? Lan bakayım lan. Vurdum abi.
Let's get this over with.
Göreceğim şimdi.
Your time is near.
Peace is coming, friend.
Yürü lan. İyi yardımcı oldu bana da bayağı. Devam. Ayımayı var bak, bulaşma hadi. Bak sokacağım şimdi, nereye gidiyorsun ya? Ayıyla aslan mı dövüşüyordu lan? Vay dangalak adam. Ay hadi in yola ya. Ne oldu?
People of Alpanos, rise from your salt mills, descend from the white crystal hills. Lokris is under attack. The great Ajax has returned, now with the true child of Zeus, the real legal bearer.
You are not Ajax, and that is no more the actual eagle better than the last one.
Nonsense! I am Ajax reborn, and we will now prove to you
Ulan
I am
delisi ya.
immortal.
Yalan söylemeye...
Enough! This man is Ajax reborn.
This'll be easier than I thought. Now, light me on fire.
What?
It's okay. This is a magical helmet. The other eagle barrier told me it will protect me. You light the fire, the people will see I'm immortal, and then they will eat out of our hands.
If you say so.
I will now endure pure flame to show you the gods bless us.
Ne konuşuyorsun lan?
The gods want us to rise to battle, and I'll prove it by surviving Athena's wrath. Any moment now, the eagle bearer will light me on... It hurts! The helmet's not working! The helmet's not working!
Para verin.
God, this is going to be a long day. This could not have gone worse.
Neredesin? Yanıyor. İlk sonu da merak ettim. İkisini de yaptım. Bok diye. Benim öldürdüğüm daha iyiydi bence ama. Neyse. Şimdi şu soru işaretine gidelim. Büyük ihtimalle bu soru işaretinde neyi bulalım? Demirin bulurum bir şey var. Aynen öyle. Ne oldu? Aynen demir. Umarım sizi öldürmem gerekmez. Gerekiyor mu?
A little help here.
Lan size. Hayırdır oğlum, yürü.
Don't worry, I'll end this.
Gelin lan buraya. Serbest bırak. Bıraktım.
Common thugs won't old
Hepimiz biliyorsunuz ki her zaman bir demirci olmayı hayal ederdim. Şimdi bu aletlerle artık bir baltaya sahip olma şansım var. Çok iyi zamanlarımız oldu. Hepinizi özleyeceğim.
Let's go.
Filan, intermilan. Evet. Aldım değil mi lan? Aldım. Alev aldı.
The supply ships got sunk before reaching shore. Gonna starve to death before the pirates.
Belanızı herkes bilir. Ajaksın olacağını bilmiyordum. Güzel lan.
Spotted here. Okay. Hopefully this goes better than last time. Come on.
Valla
You're back safe. Here you go. When the real eagle bearer says she's going to do something, she does it.
diyecek ki bu o değil.
There, Princess Purple Pie. Eat up. Let it flow through you.
What are you doing?
The first of you eagle bearers rode east to find this fruit. Said that the horse that eats it turns into Pegasus. Leave it to the gods to hide it in plain sight.
The eagle bearer obviously lied to you.
Don't believe me? For how much I paid, this fruit has to be real. Here, watch this.
At ölmeyi de amına.
Wait! Fly, Pegasus, fly!
Yapma lan. Nasıl bir köye geldin oğlum? Bunlar ne kadar salak adamlar.
That's not good.
Allah'ım yarabbim ya. Adama ta yerden at getirdim. Bana bak Pegasus oldu bu diye atladı da adam.
Another Mystios?
I've got your tools right here.
Ah, what a day. You should be proud. You've given this old man purpose again. Now, if you could just set those aside for a moment, I'll get started.
Nasıl yani? Allah'ım yarabbim. Adam
Pelipidis?
adamın kafası pestil oldu. Lanetli lan bu köy.
You should get out of Albonos while you can, girl.
Harbi lanetli ya.
This place is cursed.
Mükemmel bir köy oğlum.
Poor Calipidis. This has been a long,
Bu köye usul aldırmamız lazım ya. Daha da orada dikiliyor. Bu da sıkıntılı ya. Gel. Ben anlatayım neler olduğunu da. Aynen.
You're back just in time. How's Nikia? I heard she's trained a stallion for me.
Hı. İki hangisiydi lan? Ya.
Nikia's dead. She thought your horse was Pegasus and rode it right off a cliff.
She what? All right. We don't need horses to fight if we have weapons. How many has Kallipides made?
Oo, yüzde bütün cephaneyi.
Kallipides had an accident.
What kind of accident?
The really bad kind. He didn't see some stone blocks. He walked right into them and...
Enough! Without weapons, we're doomed.
Ajax'ı sormadım.
We haven't even talked about Ajax yet.
Did you find him?
Ajax had this helmet that he thought would make him immortal.
And?
It didn't.
Ah, Malaka.
Tell me about it.
I would ask literally anyone else, but what choice do I have? I need everyone with a blade fighting with me. You can at least fight, can't you?
Let's go.
Not a lot of people would have been honest with me the way you were. Hope there's still a chance we can make this right.
I will do everything I can to save these people.
Şimdi şunları öldürelim bari. Çünkü öldü. Ne oldu oğlum, havaya bir garip oldu. Anam. Oğlum ne oluyor lan? Öldüm. Yanında meydan savaşına girdik, hayırdır?
Draw your weapon! You can't run forever, Mistios!
O merkezde kılıç varmış mı? Boşuna kılıç yapmışız. Ha, gelen var. Geldim.
That's a mistake you won't make again!
Ana.
Come here. Now.
Oğlum bana niye vuruyorsun lan? Mangalaklar bana vuruyor ya. Bunlara bak. Kim kaldı? Oo, daha geliyor.
Heracles! There's more coming! I see them!
I don't await you now.
Allah Allah.
Use some help over here.
Ne alaka ya? Onunla konuşacağım da. Ölüyorum. Geldim. Sağlam bir bıçak aldım geliyor. İnin aşağı. Bitirdik korsanları.
You fought well.
As did you. Forget what happened before. We're alive because of
Şimdi bana
you.
şu sahtekarın yerini söyle. Şimdi benim yüzümden öleceksin. Niye öldürüyorum oğlum durduk ya?
Don't thank me. Just pay me.
You mercenaries are all the same. But we agreed. Here is everything that was left in Alponos's treasury.
Now I need to find my impersonator.
I can help. I found this note on the pirate leader. They owe him a lot of drachmi. He was hired to sabotage the town.
Making invasion easier.
Their plan would have worked if the real eagle bearer hadn't shown up. What will you do when you find him?
I'll think of something.
5K iyi. Şu rahbet neredeymiş, bir de onu bulalım. Ha. İyi. 3 saat bekar ya. Tavuğu vardı falan diyor. Tavuk gibiydi değil mi? Tavuk vardı demedim. Dağın tepesinde ne işi var oğlum bu adamın ya? Lan orada duran bir adam var lan. Sahte mi lan yoksa? İlk mensup olabilir mi? Ya da şey... Bir kardeşin adı neydi lan? Unuttum. Sağlam başlıyordu. Neyse çıkınca bakalım. Geldim. Arkadan bekliyor muyum? Bu kim oğlum? Oğlum horozu var lan. Kılıcın başlığı iyiymiş.
The actual eagle bearer. That explains why the invasion failed.
Despite everything you tried to do, Alponos is safe. And I cleaned up the mess you made.
What a glorious mess it was. When the pirates paid me to soften the town's defenses, I didn't think it would be so easy.
People are dead because of you.
I didn't kill anyone, but you did. We make a great team that way. I steal some tools or blow up an old man's forge. Send some young idiot into bandit-infested mountains, lose a general's steed, then watch you turn it into pure chaos.
The fact that Megacles and the pirates both paid you is just a bonus.
Everyone pays to hear lies they want to believe.
Time for justice.
May her wrath rain down. Chicaros!
Like I'm going to feed your corpse to eat.
Horoza bak lan. Bak bakayım ayağı abi. Düşmedi. Adama bak lan. Zaten tavukların efendisi. Düş lan artık. Düşmek yok bunda demek ya. Bırak. Ölünce düşecek şimdi ya. Gel şuraya ya. Şöyle bir de toplayacağım. Kankalar. Oğlum bu kılıç neymiş la? Alan yanında. İnanç ki, atlayış ki. Myrrine'ye. Hepsini alt etmem lazım mı? Oğlum şura başka bir yer, orada başka bir yer lan. Şu ne, şu ne? Şu ne? Merak ettim, bu ne?
Blood or change? Phoenicus must choose.
This artist's work is everywhere. Their dislike is as clear as water.
The work of a coward. If they meant it, you'd have a sword to your throat right now.
You saw that crowd. Words are powerful. They're probably gossiping and plotting as we speak.
This rebel obviously wants attention. Someone should give it to them.
I had a similar thought. And I think that someone could be you.
Tell me where they are, and I'll put an end to this.
See the pigment of the paint. It's a rare color, and I only know one artist who chooses to use it. Last I heard, he lives in a cave at the Rutsuna waterfall.
Is the rest of this art as subtle?
More of the same. Death threats. The dust in Naxos must settle, or Finnegas will be killed.
I know artists are sensitive, but something really made this one mad.
The city thinks war is coming, and they're not wrong. But they're certain that Finnegas is the one driving us toward disaster.
I'll stop them.
We cannot answer their threats with violence of our own. That will add more fuel to the fire.
If that's what you want.
It is what she wants. Finnegas wants to fight for the people, not against them. Just stop them making any more art.
If you consider this art. This came from whatever wrote this message. I'll take it to the art merchant.
Araştırdı.
Έχομεν πόδας βαμβακεράς εξεγύπτου και οφώνας αρίστας. Έχομεν ράφτας αριστοτεχνίτας. Αντακέ. Κόφρουν φάλοι, ακυπησίους, φίνους, σκόμβρους και τρί...
I have some things to ask.
Go on.
I found these rock fragments near the graffiti. Do you recognize them?
That, my friend, is emery. Used for various artistic endeavors.
Emery? The rock? Is it...
It's mined from the Rotsuna waterfall.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll buy...
Başka bir şey var mı acaba buralarda? Ne oldu da bir yuvarlak çıktı. Bir şey daha var burada da ne var? Ha, yukarıdan mı? O değil abi. Ben orada değilim.
There's some hair stuck in the paint. Maybe from the brush the artist used? I'd better ask Angelos.
Çekilin lan.
I have some things to ask.
Go on.
I found this hair stuck in the paint of the graffiti.
Many artists here on Naxos use wild animal hairs to...
What animal is this hair from?
It's too long to be a deer. I've heard that some thrill seekers like to get hairs from the bears that live on the island. They're mad if you ask me.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll buy.
Nereden bildin? Başka? Burada toplanmışlar. Bunda da bir şey var herhalde.
This color looks strange. I should ask the art merchant where the artist could have got it.
Kesin burada gamdır lan. Bakalım.
I have something.
Go on.
This pigment is only used in the graffiti.
I do remember a man asking about it.
Just him?
Yes, from what I remember. I didn't have any when he asked.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll...
I won't be intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, Archon.
But Archon, please, the merchants have...
I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go.
Şunda Cleon'a benziyor hepsi yani. Tanıdığı gibi. Ölmeyeydi lan şimdi.
The meeting is over.
Cassandra.
Cassandra.
Huh?
When I closed my eyes, I could still see you falling. I thought I had lost you.
Anam.
Alexios is alive.
Biliyor.
They have him, don't they? I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? Now you tell me you're alive.
Öyle miydik?
You're both alive. It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods. No, I found you. Your brother. We have to get him back.
Denedim.
He's too far gone. I gave up on you both once. Never again.
Bence fazla uzakta değil ya. Emin olma o kadar.
How did you... I have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I
Ha,
can.
ha, soracağım bir sürü var ve bana soracak şimdi o sırada. Babam kim, sana ne oldu? İkisini de soracaksam
I
babam
want to
kim?
know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos. You saw him.
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time. What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait, Lamb.
I want to help.
I assume you can use those weapons?
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
Paros, across the bay. It seems Silanos has finally grown tired of sharing the marble trade.
Why now?
We've always had problems with Paros. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
Mevzuya gidiyoruz.
I guess the time for talking is over.
Allies often forget their allegiances when opportunity beckons.
Ne lan ne
There's
lan?
that artist.
Tarım sanatçıları.
Sorry, Eagle Bearer. This is just business.
Sırası mı oğlum, git ya. Anamı kovalıyorum şuradan. O ok bu değildi. Ana artık bir hızlı sürüyorum, yavaşla.
Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too weather for Naxos alone.
Ee?
Stop there! You'll die here!
Adam. Adam bana vuruyor la.
I need some cover!
Pardon ana. Arada koydum oraya. Mızrağı nereden buldun be?
It's a waste of time! Now you'll see Spartan courage!
Buraya. Dur. Ana. Yine de sürünüm. Nasıl kıydım ama?
There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
And now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and cunning. He would be proud.
Ben kötü bir haberim var.
Nikolaos might have played the part of my father, but he wasn't. He tried to kill me.
What he did was wrong, Cassandra. I hated him for it, but he did love you in his own way. I can assure you of that.
What happened to you in Argolis after that night?
I found your brother and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Alexios was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But he did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized he was special and handed him over to the cult.
We'll save him from the cult, Mother. We'll get him back.
The cult is insidious. Once they have their claws in, they don't let go. I fear he is beyond saving.
I found you, didn't I? I know we can save him. Together. I don't understand why the cult targeted our family.
There are many reasons, Lamb.
What did we ever do to them?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
If it's our family they fear, we'll reunite and give them a reason to be afraid.
Many have tried to stop them and failed.
We are not those people. Where others failed, we will succeed. I know you left Sparta, but how did you end up on this island?
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did. I had to get out of Sparta.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect this island from those who would ruin what we've built.
Valla Sparta'nın sana ihtiyacı var mı bilmiyorum. Bence yok.
You've done some incredible things. Naxos is lucky to have you as its leader.
It's not been without its difficulties, but I'm proud of what we've achieved.
It's a pity there aren't more leaders like you. Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
Yani düldül bu değil ama
Let's go.
neyse.
island is beautiful.
It is. Sparta has nothing on Naxian beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetos.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a nightmare. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything.
Bir tane boşver ya. Bir tane neyse. Ya bizim eller niye Nicholas diyor
Your
bu?
general acted quickly, raising the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. And there's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right.
Aa, aramızda yine şey mi vuracağız? Devlet mi vuracağız?
Paros must be stopped. Paros must be stopped.
Dur. Dur kardeş, bana ne? Bir gelene bir öldüreyim de. Dur geliyorum. Götümle dolanıp duruyor. Mırhı da yok. Tekliğe değildi.
I'm not finished yet.
Gel bakayım. Zıra. Çok iyiymiş la. Bunu niye daha önce kullanmadım? Geldim ana. Oo, buraya ne inşa ediyoruz?
The temple's coming along, Evandros.
It will stay in ruins if we don't secure more donations. Soldiers can't get all the funds.
They can if you don't want the temple destroyed by our enemy. But I'll see what I can do.
It's a good deed restarting construction. Ligdamis was a great man who deserves reverence.
His battles against corruption and oligarchy are lessons we all should remember. I do intend to finish the temple.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Tabii biz demokrasi ve adaletten yanayız. Bu arada son anda birinin kaybolduğundan fark etmedim değil.
But a good one.
I've certainly had worse.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable woman, but I see the burden you carry on your shoulders.
Finding you has lessened it, I think.
I'm glad, but I have wondered why the gods chose to reunite us now.
Ailemizi düzeltmek için deyip duruyorum da kültürü de yok etmek istiyorum yani şimdi. Neyse.
I think they felt it was about time our family found each other again.
If we want to be truly united, we have to find Alexios and rescue him from the cult's grasp.
Öyle ana.
They are the source of all our pain, and they will cause more to many others unless we act.
I put that life behind me the moment I left Sparta. I have Naxos to worry about now.
Let me help you here. We can safeguard Naxos and then hunt down the cult together. Myrrine'yi, the symposium is about to start.
By the gods! I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot. Prepare the horses. I'll be out shortly.
The symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and in control. Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath. I will help you stop the cult. But before I can leave Naxos, I have to ensure it will survive without me.
What do you need?
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable, they will make a reckless decision and we will strike.
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it. But my admiral, Aeneas, is missing. His ship was sailing for Paros to engage in peace talks, and he never returned.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
If you need me, I'll be at a symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
Ürkütücü mü olayım yani? Allah. Yarım hepsine. Yine birden fazla görevci oladık ya. Bu partı burada bitiriyorum arkadaşlar. Yeni bölümde görüşmek üzere.